Good morning, my name is Delia Briones. I'm on my fourth term, my 16th year as your county clerk. The county clerk's office keeps records of everything that has transpired in your life, from the moment you're born to the moment you die. So the masses come into my office. We handle all criminal files, and when the pandemic came down, we were able to hit the ground running. I became paperless the year before, with some objections from some judges, and a couple of judges retired because of it. I stood my ground saying, as custodian of record, this must happen. And I am so happy I did it because everything was paperless. So even with the title companies, they could go through and file their deeds online too. Attorneys no longer have to come in and have the long lines. Everything was done either electronic or people from out of town mailing it in. My office held up that courthouse. Other offices were closed. My office was never closed. A few people did get ill, but we never skipped a beat. We were always there for all El Paso, and I am so proud of my staff for doing that for the public. I was able to one other thing besides going paperless, I have kept your records preserved from 1875 forward. No one ever did that in El Paso. So I got a sole source provider and are saving or preserving them to standards set by the U.S. Library of Congress. With that being said, I send out about 500 books and pay $1.5 million yearly. I'm in my 8th year, but we have our history preserved because San Antonio has all these things, and even, the Bowie knife and all these samples, but El Paso had nothing to show for it. So I am very proud of the preservation. We are now also doing deeds. You can get your deeds online as of last month. Because when the courthouse closed, the public couldn't get their deeds. There's many records that they couldn't get. People couldn't get married. On the first week, I opened my office in Zaragoza to make it available to the public. And we, believe it or not, were backlogged 3 months for marriages, even though every marriage was every 15 minutes by appointment. There was a mad rush on marriages, but my office never closed as far as keeping business open for the public.
So over the 16 years you've been in office, and this will be my last question, what are you most proud of?
The paperless, and I spoke about that, but the third thing I'm also proud of is we got exemplary status for vital statistics from the state. There's 254 counties in El Paso, and there's only 37 that got that award. In the past, I've always gotten 5-star, but I went a step higher even to make sure the accuracy in all your records is precise. So that's the third thing I'm most proud of, because not very many people can get exemplary. So I'm very proud of that office. I really love my staff. There's great camaraderie there. We are a family, and it is a great team.
If you could speak to an undecided voter, what would you tell them?
You need the experience. You need the consistency. You can't afford to have that learning curve, because it took me the first term to really get my feet wet and know what you're doing, and then each year do better. And I have, but I still have more plans on the horizon. So even though the office has been brought forward, there's still so much more to make that office shine.